cool. Good morning, folks. Welcome to another episode of Keeping It Real with Big Roll in the Morning. I am your host, Big Roll, a.k.a. Mr. Yeah, I Said It, a.k.a. Stevie Wonder Nephew. Good morning. Waiting a few seconds for some of my family to come in here, and then we will officially get this day and this show started. That'll give me time to get this goddamn. I walked into a spider web this morning. You walk into an open door and you don't realize that the spider done made a web all the way across the whole doorway, and he hanging in the middle and shit like this. I walk right in the middle of that shit. Got spider web all over my face, and I can't find the spider. So, yeah, I'm that's not cool. That ain't cool at all. So, like I said, I'm just shooting the shit, wait for some couple folks to come in here so we can get our show started. And here comes some people. Janae Doe, good morning, cuz. Love you. Good morning, Shantae Anderson. Good morning, Jai Beer Rye. Tiffany Dennis. Lamont McIntosh, a.k.a. Angry OG. Salute, bruh. Good morning. Good morning. Can't find that damn spider web. Or the spider. I can't find that motherfucker. He gonna bite me on some bullshit. Good morning, Philly. Philly with the bunions. Philly, I'm sorry. I watched that show back over the weekend, and I was... Oh, Philly got bunions. Philly, you too pretty to have bunions. Listen, I bet you the amount of money niggas still sucking your feet, though. As long as you ain't got no. As long as you ain't got no real fucked up like toenails, niggas still suck them feet. We're still sucking feet. Miss Yolanda, give me $1. How you doing, dear? Real quick, I gotta give a shout out. Good morning, Reen. I gotta give a shout out to my man Big Shannon, who is the unofficial DJ to my shit. If it wasn't for Big Shannon, I would still be sitting in Facebook jail with no show. And because of Shannon, I'm able to be on Keeping It Real with Big Roll in the Morning probation or work release. I'm on work release. Miss Yolanda, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about my weekend. Yes, we are, man. We're going to talk about my weekend. We're going to talk about y'all weekend and shit. Misty in here? I didn't see Misty slide in. Good morning, Misty. So on that note, folks, first question. What did you do this weekend? Good morning. Good morning, Devin. Good morning, Devin. Good morning, Misty. Good morning, Facebook user. Facebook user has no face, no picture, no nothing. But I appreciate you being here. Good morning. Folks, what did you do this weekend? Cousin said nothing. Morning, Shantae said nothing. The violence kept me indoors. Okay? Angry OG said fornicate. I wish I could have fornicated this weekend, bro. Reen went bowling over the weekend. Reen, you shouldn't be going bowling. Reen, you shouldn't be going bowling because you're short. You short, and short people that bowl have an unfair advantage. Like you right there. Like you ain't got to sit there and measure your shit. You just really got to go up to the lane and just push your ball down real fast. That's cheating. Never play bowling with short people. They got an unfair advantage. Devin spend time with the family. Okay. Ain't nothing never wrong with that. Yeah, man. I ain't never gonna go bowling with no ring, man. Short people, they got an unfair advantage. Unfair. Good morning, Summer. She hung with her daughter and date night, shopping with the spouse. I like that, Summer. That's very I had dinner and shopping with the spouse. That nigga must be taking care of his business. Anytime you call your significant other a spouse, I mean, most of us call the people that we with, I'm like, you know that motherfucker I'm with. Mm-mm. You said the spouse. Philly worked swimming and let out a much needed cry. Oh, Philly. Oh, you need a hug. You need a hug, boo-boo. Good morning, BB. BB, the question is, how was your weekend? What did you do? Summer said, he's my husband. I know. He's your spouse. Summer. Oh, God, oh, niggas no spouse. I went shopping with my spouse. No. He must got real good credit. If you call him a spouse. He washes dishes. That nigga wash dishes. Philly, I got a hug for you, boo-boo. I got a hug for you. And Big Roll gives the best fucking hugs. But my hugs is platinum. So, okay. Sound like everybody pretty much took it easy. Misty went to dinner and looked fabulous as I do. Misty, yeah, your model shit be on 10. Your model should be on 10. Like your portfolio, when you be, you know what I mean, with your storylines on social media, them shits be on 10. I be like, damn, your shit be dope. I wish I had a whole bunch of fucking pictures like that. Yeah, I gotta talk to Shannon and see if I put my shit together on what. I would love to have some shit like that. I would be catfishing, but I still got a whole lot of old dope photos. Summer still talking about her spouse. Says he don't. I do, because he handles his business. Oh, Summer is getting some good sex at home. Good morning, Mika. Look, Summer, we're gonna stick a pin in that, okay? I respect the fact that you have a spouse, okay? Most of us got baby mamas, baby daddies, husband, wife. No, you have a spouse, okay? Bianca Monroe bartending an event in Delaware. How did it go, BB? And BB, I'm going to take a wild guess and say you had the boobs out. Probably got a whole lot of tips. Mr. said catfish. Mika worked, slept, and had a few thousand drinks. Damn, Mika, you started drinking like 9 in the morning. Okay. No judgment, babe. No judgment. You throwing back shots of Ciroc and Henny and shit all in the yeah, I mean. Drinking time. Sure. Okay, so first off, what's most important is, despite whatever all y'all did that's tuned in to my show right now, the most important thing is that it's Monday morning, you woke up, and you're right here, right now. That is a blessing. I don't know how to put it any more simpler. Talked to y'all Friday. Y'all had the whole weekend. You're here. You're awake. I'm not gonna answer that. That's the door. I don't big roll show. I'm not answering the door right now. I'm doing my show. We can never take that for granted, y'all. In these days and times, talking to your boy. Indeed. Can't never take that for granted. So be thankful. Be thankful for that. Moving on. As I told some of y'all on Friday, I started back to work. Very interesting. Very interesting. Got welcomed back with open arms. Like I hadn't been to work since January. And they welcomed me back with open arms. Showed a lot of love. That's your profile, officer. Hey, yo, OG, is that who Facebook user is? That's my parole officer right there. Like, yeah, make sure you ain't cursing and talking about. Yeah, you mentioned big boy. You mentioned titties too much in your show. I'm here to make sure you get you can say titties 4 times. 4 times. Okay, parole officer. I don't know who Facebook user. You ain't identified yourself yet. Who are you? I'm just curious. Who's Facebook user? Don't worry about that. I spy with my little eye. She gonna kick that motherfucker. No, I'm playing with you. So yeah, started back to work on Friday. Had another one of my bouncers call out on Saturday. I wasn't scheduled, but he hit me up, and I ran down there. Janae Doe said, answer the door. It could be Publishers Clearinghouse, Prize Patrol. Cause they don't come to the hood. They don't come to the hood. I might win a free access card. They come knock on your door. You've won a free access card with $175 worth of food stamps on that card, just for you, Big Roll. No, Publishers Clearinghouse don't never come to the hood. When do you see? You know who win that shit? People that got money already. They the ones that win that shit. Other than that, bro, people never win shit like that. Bro, people don't win shit like that. Now, see, it couldn't have been important because they only run once. Let's get the hell out of here. So I went in Friday. I went in Saturday. Sunday, I was already scheduled. Like normally I get to work at 9 p.m. Stay till close. Well, Sunday, for those of you who don't know, was Pride. Sunday was Pride. In my illustrious security career, I've done everything. I've done private strip shows. I did a bar mitzvah. Try to make your boy wear a yarmulke and shit. I was like, I ain't doing that shit. I worked down South Street in the heat of Greek weekend. I was at the Pinnacle. I was down there. I've worked St. Patty's Day down South Street. And Mardi Gras. Now, again, I don't know if any of you folks happen to get down. Angry OG, a.k.a. Lamont McIntyre, said you had to wear your crotchless chaps. Just whole ass out, OG. Up until, I mean, if I had to gauge, like, worst to best, I'm going to say St. Patty's Day is probably the worst event I've ever done security for. And I've worked security for brothers having a mixtape release party. And I tell you that can be rather ridiculous. Like, in other words, it ain't a real album. My man has a mixtape release party at the YMCA in Chester. And he needs security. And he paid, and I went and I did it. So I've done some shit. But on my list of shit that I've done security-wise, from worst to best, St. Patty's Day is the worst. St. Patty's Day is the worst. Shout out to all my white friends. I love y'all. I do. And not speaking and saying that all of y'all are all grouped together. When I tell you St. Patty's Day, white people show they motherfucking ass. I don't care. And I say I'm not racist. I got a ton of white friends. I love my white friends. Bottom line is, no matter what they say about what is the worst event when it comes to Philly and our get-togethers and the violence and all that shit, it ain't got shit on St. Patty's Day. Nothing. When I tell you, white people start drinking at 8 o'clock in the morning, and even I come on at 11 at my bar, well, at my old bar down South Street, they already 4 hours in, drunk as shit. Wild. I'm talking about, I see some shit on St. Patty's Day down South Street. Traumatizing shit. But alas, I worked Pride on Sunday, and that was rather interesting. That was rather interesting. I never did a Pride Day before, and that was very eye-opening. Very eye-opening. Again, working down South Street, I've seen a lot of titties. I've seen a lot of titties working down South Street. It's like unofficially, it's the New Orleans to Philly, what it means to New Orleans. I mean, in other words, you come down South Street, there's a 70% chance you're going to see some titties. Well, working Pride yesterday, I saw a lot of titties. A lot. There was a lot of women out who had no shirt on and basically had pasties over their nipples and areolas. And that was it. That was it. Entire titty out. And they had pasties over their nipples and covered their areola. I guess that's what legally you got to do. There's no such thing as bare areola in public or nipple. So they had tape and pasties. Like, some of them had like 2 strips of tape that looked like an X. Some of them had, colorful pasties. I saw one girl went down with she had a whole front of her titty like tattooed, both of them. So it looked like pasties, but they were actually tattoos. I know, because when she came to my door to hand me her ID, I was looking directly at her titties like this. I was like, huh? She was asking me questions and shit. I wasn't paying attention. I was like, huh? Yeah. Mm-hmm. look, if you got, it is what it is. It's a lot of titties, and you know what? It begged to a question came up in my mind. I gotta ask y'all this. Shout out to lesbians. At the end of the day, we are all human, regardless of your religious beliefs, your sexual preferences, whatever. Shout out to all lesbians. Let me ask y'all a question, and I'm dead ass serious about this. Some lesbian women have huge titties. They got huge titties. So, if you're a lesbian and you got huge titties, and I'm a heterosexual man, am I disrespectful or out of pocket for looking at titties, at lesbian women's titties, like real big lesbian women's titties? Am I out of pocket for them? Like, I'm dead serious about this. They got into an argument with a lesbian over the weekend about this. Devin said titty tots. It's a good idea. Seen boobs before. Gotcha, show. Okay. I'm dead serious. Like, in other words, I got into a whole, I ain't gonna say a whole argument, but I got into a dumbass argument with a lesbian woman because she had on a white tank top. Some of Brian said, if they're out, you can look. Why have them out if you don't want people to look? Thank you, son. So, Shorty got on a white tank top like this. It's a white joint. It's obviously one of the 4 in the pack joints because it's sheer. It's sheer. Like, in other words, it's some, not knocking, but some, they make cheap tank tops and then they make, thorough tank tops. Shorty had on one of them sheer, cheap, white Poppy store tank tops, right? She light skinned. With these big ass brown areolas. So when she walked up to the door, I said, damn. She's like, the fuck you mean, damn? I'm like, nice titties? Hey, man. Let me look at my titties, all right? Like, I'm sorry, boo-boo. Say that again. I said, yo, thugged up on me real quick. I said, don't be looking at my motherfucking titties. Babe. And I know you're looking at my hairline. You're probably thinking I am Stevie Wonder, but I'm not. I could close my eyes and still see those titties. I gotta ask you, if you didn't want nobody looking at your titties, why are you out here with a tank top on that's sheer with them big ass areolas? Everybody out here gonna look at your titties. It was just the most ridiculous thing. I had to ask. Bianca said, I don't think looking is disrespectful, but mentioning how big they are made. Like, okay, Beef, I say, hey, girl, you got some big ass titties. Okay. First off, the human body is always eye-catching. You see a body before you see orientation of a person. Naturally, Reem, good point. Cousin said, no, you're not wrong. You're a man, king of the opposite sex. Thank you. I mean, I just, now don't get me wrong. Okay, all right, okay. Benefit of the doubt, keeping it 100. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have said damn. But they was nice. She had to be at least a double date. At least a double date. Now, it was weird because She had a real low haircut, and her shape up was immaculate. Like her shape up looks exactly like Angry OG shape up. This shit was thorough. She must go to the same barber that Lamont McIntosh go to, because her shit was lined up tight, waves and shit, the whole nine. And she was pretty in the face. Like I said, she was obviously lesbian, not minding her business and not judging. She was obviously lesbian, but she had on a tank top with no bra, with these big ass titties and these big brown areolas. And I like titties. So when I seen, I was like, damn. Okay, see, someone said I should have said that. You're right. Honestly, end of the day, keep it in the beans, Summer, you're right. I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said nothing about it. I should have looked, but not said nothing. I should have looked and smiled, like, but not saying nothing. But the bottom line is, I knew I wasn't fucking crazy, and I knew that my family agree with me when I say, if you don't want, I said this on a previous show. Women, okay, first of all, if you built like a brick house, it don't matter what the fuck you wear, your shit gonna stick out. You can have a whole pea coat on, a big ass 5X pea coat on. If you got some big titties or if you got a fat ass, you're still gonna be able to see it through your coat. Some people, it don't matter what they wear. Shantae Anderson has a big old juicy ass. If she wore corduroys, it don't matter whatever she wore. If she walked past you, you gonna know Shantae got a juicy ass. Bottom line, Reem got a big old butt. If Reem walked past you, it don't matter. BB got some big ass titties. BB can have on 2 turtlenecks. You're still gonna know she got some big ass titties. Some shit you just can't avoid. I admit I shouldn't have said name. Didn't matter though. Didn't matter. We were just arguing. All I'm saying is I think y'all agree with me when I say, if you don't want anybody looking at your shit, then don't come out there. Wear a bra. Wear a bra. You're not a man, boo-boo. You're not a man. And you got some big pretty titties. So the brothers, we're gonna look at your titties. Whatever. Moving on. I had a blessed couple days. No incidents. I mean, to keep it real, like anytime I've done security, a lot of times I was the lead nigga. I was the big dog. I was the one when shit jump off. I'm the first one in the mix. Well, Big Roll ain't no young boy no more. And I've had some medical situations the last couple of years. So being a bouncer, you would think would be a little bit risky. Well, one, the place I'm at right now, it don't jump off like that. Ironically, it's the most amount of money I've ever made doing security is at this spot. And the shit ain't really like crazy like that. The most I deal with at my new spot, keeping it 100 with y'all, is people who vape on the dance floor and butt grabbers. I'll tell you about the butt grabbers thing later. But right now, I got a crew of a bunch of young boys who I've partially trained, and I got wolves. I don't know if any of y'all ever seen the movie Roadhouse, but I'm Patrick motherfucking Swayze. I stand there and shit like this. Stand there like, if some shit jump off, I do this shit. Now, if I gotta get my hands dirty, I can, but other than that, no. Let the pups take care of that. I'm in a blessed position. I really am. Fortunate though, we didn't have no incidents this weekend. At my spot. I can't say that to be true about everywhere in Philly. Moving on to the next topic. How many of you folks are aware of the incident that happened down South Street? How many folks heard about the incident down South Street over the weekend? Shantae heard about it. Reen loves Roadhouse. Roadhouse is the shit, man. Facebook user said sad, just tragic and sad. So, over the weekend, excuse me, on South Street, there was a shooting. If I'm not mistaken, I think 4 people are dead. 11 injured. And I'm sorry, y'all, for not having all the facts down. But I know a lot of people got hurt. I believe 4 people died. Where do I begin with that? Okay, first off, so Big Roll know 4 million people. I know 4 million people. Sounds exaggerated, but it's the truth. I worked, like I always tell you, I worked down South Street for 23 years. In that time, 23 years, I met a lot of people. A lot of people. And anybody who has come in contact with me, 98% of the people that I've ever came in contact with fuck with me. They fuck with me. Because I'm cool. If you gotta, you need something, I give it to you. If you need somebody to watch your back for whatever reason, I'm there. I'm a good dude. I can honestly say that I'm a good dude. What's scary is being down South Street for all those years. It was almost weird, I guess, for a lot of people who I know on and off of social media. It was weird for them, I guess. I don't know. It was weird for them to realize that I'm not down there anymore. Like, I've put up posts over the years saying, look, I don't work down South Street no more. And I don't know if it just went, like, people didn't get it. But, okay, making a point. After the shooting over the weekend, like maybe 15 minutes after the shots went off, I got about 100 phone calls, text messages, inboxes, the whole 9. Like, everybody and their mom was hitting me up. Bro, yo, you all right? Yo, you cool? Heard they shooting down South Street. Is you all right? And I'm like, I'm not down South Street. I'm not down South Street no more. Let me let y'all in on a little secret. Well, first off, I do have a clip. Actually, it's a clip of exactly what happened. The incident that happened down South Street. I have a clip of exactly what happened. I don't know if you've seen it. If not, you're about to see it now. With my man Big Shannon and whatnot. Big Shannon, you got that clip ready, man? I want to run that clip. Hey, OG. OG, how about these people marking themselves safe that live in Dover, Delaware?
Oh, they both strapped. Oh, they both strapped.
Hey, they got the shoe.
Yes, he is. Yeah, he got it in his
Sir, you can cut that. Thank you. Did y'all see that? Cousin said, meet me on South Street has a whole different meaning for these folks today. Reen said, have you seen the kids out there twerking in front of cop cars and everything? Yep. Angry OG said, I'm marking myself, people say, on my nerves, okay? Missy seen a few clips. Angry OG said, did you see the one of the shots going past the people recording? Very, very, very true, Misty. Heart-wrenching just listening. Let me share a few facts with y'all about some shit that goes on surrounding what happened. One, what people don't know is when they train the graduating police class, when they train them and they graduate, their first assignment is South Street. I say again, the graduating class of police academy that comes out, their first assignment is South Street. If you ever wonder, for those of y'all who've gone down South Street in the past, if you ever wonder why you see 15 cops on one corner, is because that's all the rookies. That's all the rookies. I don't care what they do, their first assignment is South Street. They figure to throw them in the fire first. If they can survive South Street, they can survive anywhere. So then they send them to their different assignment, but that's their first beat. Their first beat is South Street. Okay. One. Two, you can look at these people and tell that they rookies. You can tell they rookies. You can look right in their fucking face and tell that they babies. Not really, Miss Yolanda. They've been doing that for years. Like, I might know about 50 to 60 cops, and I know them because they all started off on South Street. Let me see. Okay. Couple of things. First of all, what's scary? First of all, 4th and South is the unofficial heart of South Street. It's the unofficial middle of South Street. South Street runs second to Broad and past. But the gist of all the shit that goes on usually happens at 4th and South, right there where my bar is. One. Two, again, it's from I'm not even give you a genuine number, but what I can tell you for sure is that there are 15 cops on every corner. So when I say between 5th and 4th, there's 15 cops on 5th and South, there's 15 cops on 4th and South, there's 15 cops on 3rd and South, there's 15 cops on 6th and South. Every corner has a grouping of cops. What's scary, one, is what y'all don't realize, and I'm telling y'all this, what y'all don't realize is that shooting that happened over the weekend ain't the first time somebody got shot down South Street. One. Two, as far as shooting in general, before I left the Copa, they were clamping down that motherfucker every weekend. Every weekend. They just wasn't reporting. Do you hear what I said? That incident ain't isolated. They always shooting the fuck down South Street. Y'all hear me? They always shooting down South Street, and I saw it. I saw it grow. I saw it become a regular thing. The shit started, oh man, I can't even count the years ago. It started with me when I saw a white boy rob a brother on South Street and shot this nigga in the leg. Shot him in the leg, took his money, and it was crazy because it was on a fucking Monday. It wasn't even on a weekend. It was a Monday. We hear clap, 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 clap. Now, me, my customers, outside tables, we sitting there and we like, yo, did y'all hear that? Now, of course, all of us growing up in the hood, we know what gunshots sound like. But I'm not going to hold y'all. I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all. Being naive, I said, it sounds like gunshots, but we're down South Street. So I know nobody's shooting down South Street on a fucking Monday. Well, lo and behold, 10 minutes later, 8 cop cars go shooting up the block, right there, 4th and South. Boy laying on the ground, bleeding out his leg. For you medical folks, because what happened was boy died. He died from being shot in his leg. For you medical folks, y'all know there's a vein that runs on the inside of your leg that if that shit gets severed, there's a good chance you may die if they don't get you to the hospital fast enough. And that's what happened. White boy shot brother in the leg, robbed him. Brother sitting there bleeding out. They finally got to him. They rushed him to the hospital. Didn't get him there fast enough. And he bled out. They couldn't reattach that nerve on the inside of his leg. The shit is just bananas. But I tell people all the time, they didn't just start shooting down South Street. They didn't just start shooting down South Street. People didn't start dying down South Street. They've been shooting down South Street for years. That is the main fucking reason why your boy got out of there. I was working my bar one weekend, Saturday night. I'm sitting on my stool. Got white people on this side, got niggas on this side. So there was a Little Durk concert at the TLA next door. Little Durk apparently had beef with some other niggas from out of town. They pulled up in a limo. Somebody told the people inside the concert, like, look, these niggas is out here. It's about to go down. They all come outside and they're all fighting in the front. So I'm looking, I'm like, okay, this ain't gonna go well. So I started taking all the people that were sitting on the outside chairs and pushing them inside. By the time I got all the people in there, literally, shots rang out. Shots rang out. And again, what's scary, again, you see some shit growing up in the hood, but being down South Street takes it to another level. And when I tell you, point blank, I'm looking, I see this boy knock this boy the fuck out. He punched the boy in the mouth, the boy fell out, gone. His homie see that, reaches on his hip for the gun to go shoot somebody. Dumb rookie young boy. He pulled the gun out, finger on the trigger. Pulled the gun out just like this. Somebody fighting behind him hit his elbow, and he wound up shooting another one of his own homies. Right point blank in the chest. He pulls his gun out to shoot another motherfucker. They fighting behind him. They bump his elbow. He shoot his own homie in the chest. Blood everywhere. Everywhere. He looked. He was like, oh, shit. And ran. I said, I gotta get the fuck out this block. It's a wrap. I got to go. I said, they shooting on South Street. Unfucking real. It's, I don't know. I mean, what do y'all make of this? Like, in other words, I mean, we joked around on previous shows about how people in our age bracket can't go anywhere anymore. Why? Because of the dumb shit. It ain't the fact that we can't go anywhere. It is the fact that we can't go to the places we used to frequent back in the day. Thank you, Christine. Have a blessed day, love. It ain't the fact that we can't today go anywhere. It's the fact that we can't go to the places we used to go because they've been invaded by these young, dumb motherfuckers. Excuse my French. But, I mean, is it just me, y'all, or is Philly getting worse and worse and worse and worse? Is it just me? Good morning. Ain't the fact that ain't nowhere for us to go. Ain't the fact that ain't nowhere for us to go. We just can't go back to the old spots that we used to go to. Where was you at Saturday night?
That's a good question.
Not you know,
At
not
work.
like that, but just
At work.
because of what happened.
Wait, that was when the shooting happened, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was at work.
It was scary and whatnot. I got about 100 calls and whatnot from all kinds of people. There's a lot of people that still think that I work down South Street.
Yeah, my friend was down there, but
It's bullshit. Let's stay from down there. Cuz said Philly is getting worse as the people lack of respect for each other.
that's true.
I don't know. I mean, Cousin right. Cousin is definitely right. But it's more than that.
It's not just Philly, but Philly is hot right now. Because a lot of people say, oh, it's not just Philly.
Like my man OG just said that. It's not only Philly,
It's not.
it's in every metropolis. Yeah.
Philly is just the hottest right now.
I mean, OG, but where we rank at as far as the bullshit goes? Like, let's say if you line it all up, like where rank at? You gotta get about the back. Ring said Philly getting worse. I still go out for nails in the country. Yeah. In the county. Yeah.
So, just a real quick story. When I had closed
You gonna tell me a story while I'm on my show?
No, just real quick. When I had called you the other night.
Uh-huh.
Man,
I got
one of the reasons why I did call you is because I was sitting on the subject came up to me. Yeah. Oh no. And he asked if I had these, so I had like I'll be listening. Let me see my brother got so just see what he did walk away.
You ever seen me
So
before?
I told him I didn't have it. So then he was like, oh, well, I'm trying to talk with you. So then he kept getting close to me. Like I was sitting on the step. And he kept getting close to me.
Mm-hmm.
And he kept putting his hand in his pocket. So I'm thinking, he probably got something on him.
On a fucking night when I'm not here.
Yeah. So I'm like, no. So I go in the house for a few minutes, lock the door, all that. Come back out.
Stop right there. We're gonna finish that. All right, stop right there. Sorry, y'all. I don't see my daughter. She's a coming and goer. Like she always at work, so I don't see her too often. And I'm mad that you really tried to tell me that stuff on my goddamn show. You really just started talking. I'm like, it wouldn't respect that. Look at that. The people mad at you.
What?
I'm playing. I'm playing. I said I'm playing. Get your face out of here. Anyway, y'all.
I think they like that, like our union relationship. I feel like that entertains them.
The violence ain't no. That ain't nothing new. We all know that. The violence ain't nothing new. Philly's been stop.
Stop what?
They being a. You see this shit I gotta deal with?
Oh no, that wasn't where it's like that. I was just doing this because I'm hungry.
Will you stop shaking in front of the camera? You ain't got no bra on, daughter.
I'm not in front of the camera, Dad. I'm right here. Your phone literally is right there. It's not looking. I'm sorry for interrupting your video.
Oh my God. Get out of my feed.
I just want to see what's talking
People
about.
out here, they not talking about you. We talking about the violence in Philly. And it's your fault.
My generation?
Everybody in your generation, it's your fault.
Well, my generation.
Because I know I ain't shooting nobody. I ain't shooting nobody unless it's for a reason. Like you fucking. I'm talking. You just keep on. So anyway, if I'm shooting somebody, it's for a reason. Okay? If I'm pulling out, look, wait a minute, I better watch what I say when fucking Facebook cops all over the goddamn place. They already banged your boy for some bullshit I said or somebody post. But anyway, if I'm going to do what I got to do, it's going to be over something significant. I can't do this. I can't put hands on you. And it resorted to that. Other than that, I'm not getting into no shit with somebody over a parking space.
Is that what it was
You ain't putting enough fried onions on my sandwich. Hey man, hey. I told you to put more fried onions on my sandwich. Nigga, I told you I wanted a strawberry margarita. Did I want a strawberry margarita? This is blueberry. Dumb shit. Reen, that ain't the Bridgerton twin. That's my mom. That's my mom watching Burger Town. That is it. Look, Reen, I hate that show. It ain't nothing. There's nothing interesting to me about Bridgerton. But probably because it ain't supposed to be interesting to me. It ain't. I told you, all they do is talk old English and fuck. Excuse me. That's another subject. We'll get into that later. But man, look, listen. I can't say it enough, y'all. At the end of the day, there's violence everywhere. There's violence everywhere. It's shooting everywhere. It's shooting going on around your corner from your house. It don't seem like nothing's off limits. It's just you know what I mean? Like it's everywhere. But it's not no secret that Philly getting like crazier. It just I put it to you like this. Bottom line, if I came into some serious bread tomorrow, me and my entire family is out. Fuck that. You know, a lot of times people accuse you of being a sellout and all this bullshit because you choose to leave Philly and go somewhere else. I know a lot of people who don't live in Philly no more. Grew up in Philly, don't live in Philly no more. A lot of people then skated off to the Carolinas. A lot of people then went to just places where a lot of niggas at. Like we really starting to, much shit as we talk about white people, we are moving around white people. Like the people that I know, we're moving around white people. I don't know how safe that is.
I'm sorry. Are you trying to see Jurassic World?
Nine. I got 5 more minutes to do my show.
Oh.
I will kick you in your forehead. And I love you. Lamont said you can't move to any big city. Hey, Lamont, you want to get a farm? I want to get a farm. Either I'm going to get a farm, Breen don't live in Philly no more, Miss Rose said America's dead, And I'm gonna move with Miss Yolanda.
I'm just waiting for the water to boil, Dad. Do your show.
I'm gonna put you on Keeping It Real with Big Roll in the Morning Punishment. Like when I do my show,
I can't be here.
when I do my show, you gotta stay in your room for an hour. Or you know what?
You know what?
Coming tomorrow, make sure you here at 9:00 tomorrow. Since my daughter won't stay out of my feed while I'm doing my show and I got 4 minutes left, tomorrow is going to be Keeping It Real with Big Naya. Tomorrow. Make sure you here at 9:00. You're going to sit in this motherfucking chair and you going to talk to the people for an hour. No, listen. No. I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna go outside and bullshit around. Coming tomorrow, Keeping It Real with Big Naya in the morning. Keeping It Real with Big Naya in the morning. 9:00 sharp. Make sure you tune in, folks.
They gonna love that.
All jokes aside, y'all know that I end every show with I pray for y'all safety and I pray for the safety of y'all children. It's not something that I say because it's catchy. It's something that I say because I care about my family, y'all, the same way that y'all care about me. All my folks that I on my social media and off social media are family to me. They're family to me. I can't tell y'all about how much love I got when I was in the hospital. And I mean, people sat there and checked up on me and looked out for me. And now that I'm still here, I'm preaching the word. I'm not an overly religious person. I want y'all to think that. But bottom line is, it's a miracle that I'm still here. So if I'm still here, probably for the reason to stay and watch after her and my other children, I also want to spread the word to y'all. We got to be thankful for the shit that we got. We got to be thankful for our safety. We got to be thankful that God wakes us up in the morning. Some of y'all women got to be thankful for having nice boobies. I mean, just be appreciative of what you got. Be thankful. Count your blessings and pray. If anybody has any products that you would like to promote, make sure you put them in the comment section. Shout out to my man, Big Shannon. Y'all have to tune in every Tuesday. Tomorrow, 7 p.m., big exclusive podcast featuring Angry OG, a.k.a. Lamont McIntosh, Bianca Monroe, a.k.a. Boobs and Boobs, Tyrese Top Flight, and, of course, Big Shannon. Make sure you tune in. If you're not friends with Shannon already, either put the friend request in or he'll put it in to you. But definitely, any product you got, make sure you promote. Angry OG said he dropped off the show. OG, you can't do that, man. You're too entertaining to be sitting there leaving. Yo. Facebook users said the show. No. That show was the shit. I tune in faithfully every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Big exclusive podcast. Again, drop any kind of product that you have you want to share. We also support each other. Drop it in the comments. As always, I thank y'all for tuning in. Try to have a positive day. Smile, laugh, keep it moving, man. Life is short. Live every day to the fullest. So, on that note, I'm out of here, folks. Love y'all. Holler at y'all tomorrow, 9 a.m. for Shizzle.
With Big Naya. Tune in tomorrow.
Yeah, tune in tomorrow with Big Naya.